The Levi squad experiments with Eren's transformation in hopes that he can seal Wall Maria with his hardening abilities. They later learn of Pastor Nick's murders secretly done by the military police, but thanks to a clever Hanji, the scouts are alerted to the conspiracy against them by the government. The scouts then head to Trost district to hide out, but Eren and Historia are kidnapped. In actuality though, it's Jun and Armin in disguise who get saved by Mikasa, but in another twist, it was all a trap laid by Kenny, who Levi has a past with. And then his group successfully captures the real Eren and Historia. Urban under their custody, government leaders are informed of the kidnapping while the scouts question Demo Reeves, who they took captive. He reveals that he was blackmailed by the military police and decides to work together with the scouts, capturing the murderers of Pastor Nick. After some rough interrogation and trickery, the murderer divulges that the Reiss family is the true royal family, meaning Historia is the true heir to the throne. Demo Reeves is then killed by Kenny, and Rod Reiss, Historia's father, is reunited with her. Historia reveals her backstory, and Hanji explains that if a Titan eats a human who can transform, they revert to human and retain the powers of the one they eat. Erwin then talks to Pixis about overthrowing the government with Historia in order to take back Wall Maria, and theorizes that the king altered the people's minds when they first fled into the walls. Meanwhile, the scouts are framed for Reeves' murder and many are taken into custody. Marlowe and Hitch are captured by the scouts as Flegel Reeves, who witnessed his father's murder, is chased by the military police, but saved by Hanji, whom he explains what happened, and they head off together. John puts Marlowe and Hitch through a test of trust, which they pass, and they lead the scouts to a military checkpoint, which they take over. Later in the trap laid by Hanji, Flegel Reeves tricks the military police into reviewing the conspiracy surrounding his father's death, turning the townspeople against them. Erwin is then taken to the king for his execution. Before the lords can carry out the execution, a soldier busts in with news that an armored titan has broken through Wall Rose and refugees from the area were on the move to Wall Sina. The government officials order the closing of the gate to block all refugees from entering, which basically would sentence half of humanity to death. However, it turns out to all be a ruse by Pixis to test them, and along with Dallas Zachary, the commander-in-chief of the military, Pixis commence a coup d'etat. Meanwhile, Hanji tells the story of the mystery surrounding Rod Reiss's family's murder as Eren wakes up in a mysterious cave. Historia and Rod Reiss touch Eren's back, sparking repressed memories, including one in which he eats his father. It also happens to spark Historia's memories of her sister, Frida Reiss. Rod then reveals that Eren's father stole Frida's Titan power and killed Rod's family, and he wants Historia to eat Eren, so that power, which only their family can wield, returns to its rightful place. Kenny is then revealed to be working for Rod as Pixis confirms that the Reiss family can alter people's memories, and they move out to save Eren. It's then also revealed that Kenny is Mikasa's uncle and that their family is immune to the Reiss memory powers. The scouts bust into the crystal cave, prepared for the inevitable ambush. In the ensuing battle, Reiss's men are taken out, but Hanji is injured. Rod Reiss then explains that Frida have inherited the Founding Titan's powers of controlling Titans and altering people's memories, which is passed down through generations in their family, and takes out a syringe which Eren recognizes as his father had the same type of syringe. Candy then busts in, attacking Rod Reiss, giving Eren a chance to transform, but feeling guilt for what his father did, he refuses to, as Historia refuses her father's wishes, knocking the Titan serum to the ground and untying Eren, figuring that even if she obtained the Founding Titan's power, she would not be able to free humanity from the Titans due to the first king's brainwashing. Rod Reiss then, in a fit of dismay, licks the spilt serum and transforms. As Reiss Titan grows larger, threatening to collapse the cave, Eren drinks from a bottle labeled armor, transforms into a Titan, and creates a cage, saving his comrades from the collapse. The Reiss Titan, which has grown to twice the size of the Colossal, slowly makes its way toward the wall, and the scouts move toward Orvund district to meet it. Upon arrival, Levi asks Historia to become the Queen of Humanity, and she accepts. Baited by the populace, the Titan approaches the wall as per Erwin's plan, but their cannons have little effect. As the Titan begins breaking through the wall, the scouts jump into action, and their plan to use explosives works, blowing the Reiss Titan to smithereens. Kenny Ackerman then reminisces on his past and involvement with the world of things until Levi finds him dying. Kenny reveals that he is Levi's uncle, gives Levi some Titan serum, and dies. Meanwhile, Historia is christened as queen and the beastly titan joins up with Raynor and Bertold. Later, Eren realizes that Keith Sades, the cadet corps commander, is the man he saw in his visions. The scouts pay Sades a visit and he reveals his past in meeting Eren's father and the night Eren's father took Eren to use the serum in the woods. Later, the scouts prepared for their grand mission to finally retake Wall Maria, and they set off to everyone's cheers. To be continued in Season 3, Part 2.